get prepared for it. And so, but I hadn't had a meeting yet. And so that is, once you have the meeting, your way in and all of that, that's when it resets. And so I had that today. So now there's a bunch of added foods that are healthy and healthy, filling, good for you, all that sort of thing, but used to cost points to have, like eggs and, you know, fish. Eggs is the big one I needed, but also beans and corn and peas. And so anyway, this list of foods, I think it's got grilled chicken breast, grilled turkey, tofu, fish, I think all seafood, like also shellfish. What else? Corn, peas, all vegetables, not potatoes. Potatoes are still, they cost points. Plain, non-fat, plain yogurt is also added. What else? I have a list, and I was looking at it recently. Eggs, if I didn't mention that. Anyway, yeah, so it's a bunch of new things. It's beans. I didn't, yeah, anyway. A bunch of new things like that, that are now on there. And with the beans, lentils and chickpeas are as well, which is nice. Now, like if you're frying an egg, scrambling an egg, and you're adding oil, then, you know, obviously the oil, it still counts as something. So if you add to those items, then you have to track that, of course. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. So anyway, now I'm headed to Stillwater. Stopped at Starbucks, gotten some coffee. And I got a spinach, egg white spinach feta wrap as well, which is already eaten. I waited to start filming until I'd finished eating for you. Yeah. So I am headed to Stillwater to pick up some more shirts. And then back to Tulsa. Finish loading my car and prepping and all of that for driving to Oklahoma City to set up for the show tonight. So yeah, need a shower, so the hair's in a bun. And as you can tell, I have not put on any makeup today. I figure I can push it another day, which is today, and I'm gonna have to set up for the show tonight, which I usually get really hot doing, although it's quite cold out, so I might not today, but usually I do. So I figure, I'll shower tonight and be all clean and fresh for tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. The Amazon,
in half a mile, turn right onto Oklahoma 51 West.
Better listen to Siri. Okay. So, what was I about to say? Man, I've lost it.
Turn right onto Oklahoma 51 West.
Yes, thank you, Siri. I feel like Siri needs a longer name. Like, I feel like Siri should
Continue on Oklahoma 51 West for 52 miles.
A nickname for something like something longer. Because when I talk to Siri, I feel like I need to say more than Siri. I feel like I need to use a long proper name. I know, it's ridiculous. And nobody else is as crazy as me. But yeah, I want to say like Cerealia, or I kind of mix that with like Cecilia, and I want to say like Cicerelia, but going and not being there. And so since I'm not there, the mess isn't bothering me because I'm not there to see it. But after cleaning the living room last night, I looked at my office and I was like, all right, this has got to change. It's gotten a mess again. Which just happens with shows and coming and going with stock and stuff and not having quite enough space for everything, especially with how much stock I have now versus when I moved in. Yeah, versus now versus when I moved in to that being my office and we moved all of my stock in there. I've got a lot more now than I did then, which is both good and bad. Great that I am able to have more designs and do more designs and all of that, but bad because it's coming the end of the year, which means all of my like profit is going to be tied up in stock. Which, if you have no clue what I'm talking about, then that's great. If you do, then you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That was last year. Literally, I did all of my taxes, which was a nightmare, but I did it all by myself with my then fiance's help. But like, I didn't hire somebody. Got all of that said and done, and it came out to like, you know, you've got this much profit, and I'm like, that's amazing. Where is it? It was literally all in stock. Not stock like the stock market, but in inventory stock at my house. So yeah, I don't want that to happen again this year, but I do want to go ahead and pay for some of the big shows I plan to do, like the Affair of the Heart in February. I want to go ahead and pay for that now on this year's. So like that's an expensive show to come out of my profits or whatever for the year, and but I want to go ahead and pay for it now, have it ready. For one thing, it's in February, which is not very far into the new year, and so I don't want to risk not getting into the show because I've waited too long to make it into the new pay year, all of that jazz anyway. So I want to go ahead and pay for that, and maybe a couple of other ones. There's a couple really big spring events in downtown Tulsa that I need to look into that I didn't do last year because we were getting married in April, and so yeah, I was moving there in April, but all through that we were planning a wedding, so I was not looking for shows. I mean, I did a little bit, not very much. Wasn't looking for shows, wasn't doing events in that time frame, because if you've ever planned a wedding by yourselves, then you know you're busy. You don't have a whole lot of time. So I didn't do that. And then there were several events in May once, you know, we went on our honeymoon and then came back. But again, you would have had to have applied and to get into those, you know, back in March or earlier, depending on how big they are. And so with the wedding planning, that wasn't happening. So there are several shows in downtown Tulsa I'd like to look into getting into, that I didn't check out last year because getting married was, you know, a little bit more important. But yeah, who knows? There's my Carly J design, you know, spinning wheels right now. What all's going on there? I've got this tomorrow's show, which is what I'm going to pick shirts up for now. It's just a little bit of restock and a couple really popular designs. Is the last show of this year that I'm doing. It is called Indie Trunk Show. They travel around. I know they do some in the Tulsa area. This one is in Oklahoma City. I missed the Tulsa one. that desperate to get me there. I am still paying to do the event, but they had just seen me out of Fear of the Heart and emailed me and asked if I would be interested in doing this event. So, yeah, so I am. The pop-up shop is still going on. I just am not working it today or tomorrow, and I have not brought anybody else in to work it for me either. It is cheaper to let the people who are there take the sales that are requested to happen or whatever, and give them the 13% commission than it is to pay somebody to be there in place of me. Especially with it being so slow lately, it's been so slow. That, you know, if I'm paying somebody 10 bucks an hour and I don't sell a single shirt, clearly I've lost money in that situation. And so, it is cheaper. Even opening weekend, I paid my best friend to work that Saturday because I was like, it's opening weekend, it's huge, this is a big deal, I need somebody there who knows me, knows my products, can answer questions, and is not just somebody there who has no idea and doesn't even know my name. And so I had Megan work it for me, but you know, it's I pay 10 bucks an hour, I don't know, for, you know, what, an 8-hour day or whatever, that's 80 bucks, and didn't sell 80 bucks worth of stuff. So, you know, it's like, now, I do not regret paying her to do that. I very much am glad that she was there working it, and it wasn't just somebody random, it was opening weekend. That was something important to me. These people who are there now, they at least know my name now, and I've become friends with the coffee guy. His name's Randy, and he has Rise and Grind coffee. It's really unique. I'll try and get some like footage or something to put up because it's really unique. And so I'm becoming friends with him so I can, oh my gosh, seriously, the battery? The battery is dying. So I mentioned to him, like, I'm gonna be gone, just a heads up, and, you know, that sort of thing. I guess I'm gonna quit recording now because, well, for one thing, this harsh light is awful, but it is dying, so I need to preserve some battery, I guess. It is now evening. If you can't tell, it's dark. I'm at a convenient stop. Brady's gotta use the bathroom. So we pulled off for him to run in to go. It is 6:30 in the evening, and we have been driving to Oklahoma City for the show with the very loaded down car back there. And I've got poles next to me here trapping me in. But yeah, we're inside the Oklahoma City limits now, but we are about 20 minutes from our final destination, which is the fairgrounds. That's where the event is. That's tomorrow. We gotta set up tonight before 9 p.m. We're gonna be cutting it close. Hopefully we get there and I get checked in by 7 and not we get there at 7 and then I have to check in. But yeah, we get there, check in, and then those are some bright lights, and then set up, and we have to be set up tonight, and they close at 9, so you're kicked out at 9. Yeah, and then the event is all day tomorrow. Actually, I think it's from 10 to 5, which is, I'm a little bit worried because this event was actually $110 for this one-day event, which is kind of steep for a one-day event. Very rarely is a one-day event $100. So, yeah. But, yeah. We'll be there shortly.
Yeah.
Brady's back. So on the road we go. I need to be director. Driver. Not driver. Director?
Navigator.
Navigator. That's what I'm trying to say.
Alright, we have made it to the pavilion building at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds, and we're getting set up. So hopefully this won't take too long, and we're only going to be here for like an hour. So hopefully that's the goal anyway. I found some more hangers here.
Oh, sweet.
That hanger's broken. Obviously, it didn't work. No. So I'm gonna toss that back over here. There's quite a few people here with selling t-shirts, but Carly's done so many Affair of the Hearts that she already knows her product's pretty awesome. It's true. You're gonna kill it. You always do. All right, let's get to work. All right, we're gonna get out of here now. Yeah, here's the booth. It does look good. All right, so hopefully we get some sales tomorrow and make some money. There's Carly behind me.
I want some of these half bodies.
Half bodies. Oh, okay. I was like, these Thunder shirts?
No, the half bodies. But I do like that white dress.
We're gonna go stay at my friend Shane's house tonight and maybe hang out with him for a little while. Don't really know what the plan is. We may just crash. I don't know, but
do you have keys?
I do, but they're in my pocket.
All right.
This pocket.
Oof.
So.
Oh, you already moved the stuff to the back.
Yeah.
You are awesome.
I try.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go now. See you later.
I can take it.
Do you want to take it?
Sure. Just do a cheeky little pass off, huh?
Sure.
Okay, unlock. Here you go.
All right.
Keys for you. Brr. It's cold. Don't know if you guys knew that, because it's the only thing I've been saying for like 3 days now.
Burr.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's very cold.
It is. Oh, I just hurt my like chest back muscle trying to get this seatbelt. Something popped that shouldn't have popped. It did not feel good. No. Let me show you what I've been doing, hun.
You've been propping it right here?
Well, so you can do it like this in there, but it's kind of up your nose if you do. But look what I've been doing. Hello, you get a nice close up here. I can take the
tripod out.
Yeah. Yep. So normally I set it so that way it just gets me driving in it. But look, isn't that great?
It does get both of us. That's nice.
It does. I didn't know that it would. Oh, hello there, Ram 1500.
All right. I don't know how to get to Shane's.
Oh.